OnePlus Pad 2 versus OnePlus Pad worth the upgrade. The OnePlus Pad 2 is here, bigger, faster, pricier, but is it really better? Or should you save some cash and stick with the original OnePlus Pad? Let's break it down. Display. Right off the bat, the OnePlus Pad 2 is slightly larger at 12.1 inches, compared to the original's 11.61 inches. Resolution gets a tiny boost too, 2120 by 3000 versus 2000 by 2800. Both have that smooth 144Hz refresh rate, both are IPS LCD, but brightness? The OnePlus Pad 2 wins, hitting 600 nits, while the original stops at 500. Side by side, the difference isn't huge, but in bright environments, that extra brightness could come in handy. Winner? OnePlus Pad 2. Battery life. Now, here's where things get interesting. The original OnePlus Pad lasts around 8 hours in heavy use, while the OnePlus Pad 2 struggles a bit at 6.5 hours. That bigger, brighter screen takes its toll. But fast charging is still great. 67 watts on both, meaning you won't be stuck waiting for a refill. If battery life matters most, the original OnePlus Pad takes the win. Performance. This is where the OnePlus Pad 2 flexes. It's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, while the original OnePlus Pad runs on the MediaTek Dimensity 9000. More power, better efficiency, and in the US, only the 12GB RAM version is available, making multitasking even smoother. High performance mode is an option on both, but it does drain the battery faster. If you're into gaming or heavy tasks, the OnePlus Pad 2 is the clear winner. Software and features. Oxygen OS runs on both, and with the original OnePlus Pad getting updates, the experience is pretty similar. But here's a small yet useful upgrade. OnePlus Pad 2 now supports video out via HDMI. You can connect it to a monitor, TV, or projector. If that's a feature you'll use, it might tip the scale in favor of the Pad 2. Otherwise, they feel very similar in day-to-day use. Slight edge to the OnePlus Pad 2. Keyboard and stylus. The new keyboard case feels less stable than the original. The older one was sturdier, better for lap use. The new one tries to mimic the Surface Pro style but works best on a desk. The Stylo 2, though, is a small but welcome improvement. Double tap to switch tools is neat, but in terms of feel, both pens are very similar. If you need a better keyboard experience, stick with the original. If you want a slightly better stylus, go for the OnePlus Pad 2. Let's call this one a tie. More speakers doesn't always mean louder. The OnePlus Pad 2 has 6 speakers versus the original's 4, but weirdly, the original OnePlus Pad sounds louder. The Pad 2 does bring better bass though, so it's more of a trade-off between volume and depth. Either way, both sound great for tablets. Winner? Hard to call, but if you want pure loudness, the original OnePlus Pad wins. Cameras. Not much to say here. Both tablets have a 13-megapixel rear camera and an 8-megapixel front camera. Same resolution, same quality. The only complaint? That massive camera bump on the back, which makes the tablet wobble when placed on a flat surface. No winner here. It's a draw. Price and value. The OnePlus Pad 2 starts at $549. The original OnePlus Pad was $479. Not a crazy price hike, but enough to make you think twice. If you're upgrading, it depends. Do you need that extra performance, slightly better screen, and video out support? If yes, the OnePlus Pad 2 is worth it. If battery life and a more stable keyboard are more important, the original OnePlus Pad still holds strong. Final verdict, the OnePlus Pad 2 is a solid upgrade. Better display, more power, video out, and a slightly improved stylus. But the original OnePlus Pad still wins in battery life, keyboard stability, and surprisingly, speaker loudness. If you already have the first one, upgrading isn't a must. But if you're choosing between the two for the first time, go for the OnePlus Pad 2, unless you really need that extra battery.